What's good, YouTube, man? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, the Wave Man. And we back at it like crack addicts. You know how we rocking on this channel. And I'm here to give y'all that Trippie Redd, how to make that Trippie Redd Type Beat tutorial, man. So we gonna get right back to y'all after these brief messages. Go to the messages, man.
You won't get it out of me, cause there'll be a casualty. Yeah. Don't try to play me like a fool, you still gotta play by the rules. Yeah, she wanna get on the team, yeah, cause a nigga on the scene, yeah. Traded on me like a free agent.
Alright. Sorry for the mishap on the intro. So people don't know how to change scenes fast enough, so people don't want to keep their job, obviously, but I'm here for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So we back at it, man. On this channel, man, like, look, this the first time y'all seeing me, so y'all see the man behind the boots on all that and the third. So I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to this channel and say, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we back and it's a whole nother type vibe. Like, it's a vibe on this side. So I want y'all to make sure that y'all comment down below who I should do next, any beats I should do next, any type vocals, some vocal tutorials, man. Let your boy know. So basically, this is a Love Scar type beat. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I heard when I was listening to the Love Scar beat was there was a whiny type, phasey main melody instrument, and I figured, okay, if I go ahead, get a grand piano. So what I did was I just went and started off with I got Nexus and I used a ballad grand piano. And I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a melody. Yeah. 14, 4. My bad. That's what. Okay, so that's when you know the melody's going right. So basically what I did, I made a chord progression, and what I did was I threw a gross beat on it. So I threw a gross beat on it, and basically what I did was I used the Wish Wash 2, which is basically bringing it in and out of phase. That makes it kind of the whiniest. The only way I can describe it for you guys. So that's how I started it, and all right. So what I did from here was I said I'm gonna make it thicker. So I copied and got another instrument and pasted. So I went to Omnisphere and I used the arpeggiator, and basically what I did was I simply went to the arpeggiator and pasted the same chord progression onto the Omnisphere. So that sounds like this. Okay, so that's basically all the melody of the song that I put into this song. So this beat is pretty simple, and so I felt like they gave me the same tone that Love Scars did. So after that, I went to the hi-hats, and I just got a simple 1-2 hi-hat. So that's this right here. 14. See, when you start saying 14, you know you got the right John. Hey. So that was pretty simple. After I did the hat, I simply just went, if we're talking about chronological order, I went and just got the snare. I put the snare on every third, and I put a little fillers every once in a while. So that sounds like this. So that's pretty basic snare right there. It's on every third, and then it has a couple fillers in there. So after that, I went, after the hi-hats, I actually went and put in a couple hi-hat rolls, you know what I'm saying? Because in the Love Scars beats, it had some hi-hat rolls behind the 1-2 hi-hats that kind of just added the rollovers from like the drums. So if the drum's going, you know what I'm saying? So it just kind of that segue to the next drum to make it a non-stale beat, basically, is what I can say. So that sounds like this. Nothing too crazy. It's very simple. I also went and added another hi-hat roll. So that sounds like this. So that's pretty simple right there. From there we went, you gotta have the kicks, because in Love Scars, I'm gonna be honest, the melodies are really drowned out by the kick and the 808. So one thing I can say when you're making a Trippie Redd type Love Scar beat is it's kind of crazy because it's almost an R&B type of beat with very distorted 808s and hard hitting kicks. So what I did was, when I was doing the kicks, I was thinking at the same time and was saying, okay, when I'm placing these kicks, programming these kicks, I guess, I was saying these are where the 808s or the sub or whatever you use, in this beat I use the 808, will be changing notes. So every time you hear the kick, it's a change in note. So that's how I did it. Less is more with kicks. Facts. Boom, 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 boom. You get what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. So that's how I was thinking about it. Whenever the kick was hitting, I'm gonna place the 808s and the kicks on top of each other to make the 808s overall punchy. So after I hit the kicks up, of course you go ahead and do them 808s. You place them 808s right under the kicks, and you want it to be in the same key as the main melody. So with the kicks, it was like this. So that was the 808s right there. And so I'm gonna be honest, that really sums up the beat. So I will go into a couple of things I did to make the 808s really grungy or distorted, basically to ride that whole beat out, basically. All right, so what I did was basically went into whatever, and what I did was I went ahead and put a fast disc, the Fruity Fast disc, and I used the preset, so you're just gonna keep going until you see this high one. This one. Basically what I did for that was I just made that so that it would be, you'll hear it through the speakers, because if you notice in the Love Scar beats, you hear anything you listen to, that's what you're hearing. You hear the 808s basically humming. They're humming. So I used the distortion to get the higher frequency so that you can hear them through small speakers or big speakers, mainly to come through the small speakers. So if you're listening to it through iPod headphones, if you're listening to it through your laptop, you're gonna hear the 808. So that's what I did for that. And that pretty much sums up the beat. So what I want y'all to do is just listen to this again, and this is how it came out.
14, 14, 14, yeah. 1400. You won't get it out of me, cause there'll be a casualty, yeah. Don't try to play me like a fool, you still gotta play by the rules. Yeah, she wanna get on the team, yeah, cause a nigga on the scene, yeah. Traded on me like a free agent. I always told you, baby, be patient. It's obvious that she hating, cause we was on the same team, so you should've stayed for the ring, yeah. So I run it up, tryna get my mind fed that I'm running, so yeah, tryna live my life right, like she just not judging, though. Yeah, tryna take my top off like I'm Janet. These nigga too wildin', yeah, these nigga too wildin', yeah, whoa. Cause a nigga got the green, yeah. She gon' let a nigga get between, yeah. Put a chick up on the team, I'ma put a chick up on the team, yeah. 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 4. Put a chick up on the team. Put a chick up on the team. You won't get it out of me.